Hello and welcome back. It's Amanda from Hookemcreations. This past December, my husband and I decided to gift ourselves a 3D printer. After some research, we settled on the Bamboo Lab A1 printer with the AMS. Very beginner level equipment. Our 3D printer arrived in late December and we have been using it ever since. My husband and I are both very nerdy people, so you can imagine the things we have printed since late December, early January. Things like Star Wars, Harry Potter, The Lord of the Rings, Pokemon, D&D, book-related items, fidgets, and tools for around the house, and our hobbies. Hobbies like knitting and crocheting. See what I did there? Okay, let's move on. So today I am sharing my 5 favorite 3D prints for knitting and crocheting. Everything I'm about to share with you today can be found in Maker World. Just to be clear, I am not sponsored by Maker World or Bamboo Lab. It's just what my husband and I use for 99% of our prints, and we pay for all our own equipment and material. If you have a 3D printer and there is something in this video you want to print, head over to my blog. I will have all the links there. Now the legal part is out of the way. Let's do the fun stuff. Coming in at number 5 is the pattern tracker. This tool is handy if you are working with a chart or you have a learning disability or cognitive disorder, much like myself. It helps me stay on track and focus on the row that I am working on at the time. The print I chose comes in 2 sizes. The smaller one covers roughly 2/3 of an 8.5-inch wide sheet of paper, and the larger one almost the entire 8.5 inches. They move up and down the page with ease, and no magnets are needed for this print. Easy peasy. Number 4 is travel cases. I was sad when my little tin travel case got smushed on my most recent travel to the point of no repair. My husband and I tried several different cases, and the one that worked best for me and all the notions I carry in my go bag was a case designed for a deck of cards. Uno cards, to be specific. It has a latch, giving me peace of mind knowing all my stuff isn't going to fly out and spill into a sea of yarn. And while yes, it is chunky, it is durable, and you can see why it has become one of my favorite prints. Number 3 is tape measure winders. I don't know about you, but rolling up my fabric tape measure after every use gets annoying, to the point now that I have to get my kids to roll it up for me. Though they enjoy doing that kind of stuff, however, when they are not home, I'm stuck with the job. So my husband printed out these tape measure winders. They are stored nice and neat, and they are easy to use. There are other versions out there. We tried several, but this one by Daniel Alberski has quickly become our favorite. Number 2, stitch markers. I cannot believe I have this on my list. Stitch markers of all things. I no longer have to go out and buy more stitch markers. I can just print them out. And honestly, the ones I have printed out have become my go-to stitch markers. Say goodbye to the crappy store-bought ones and say hello to the fun, creative 3D printed ones. And if I lose them, I can go print some more. Before I get to my number 1 favorite 3D print for knitting and crocheting tools, here are some honorable mentions. Beanie ring gauge tools. Great for crafters who like to make hats. The sizes go from newborn 10 centimeters to large adult 20 centimeters. Magic circle tool. Great for beginners, small hands, and seasonal crocheters with arthritis. While I might not need it now, there is a good chance I will in the future. Also, I have 2 kids who are showing an interest in crochet, so we might get some use out of it soon. Yarn tapestry needles. My preferred choice when it comes to tapestry needles are the metal and aluminum ones. However, in a pinch, these work. The only downside is you need to sand them down so the yarn doesn't get caught on any seams, ridges, etc. My number 1 favorite 3D print to make for knitting and crocheting is yarn/suspension holders. I am a busy mom, plus I have dogs, so keeping my yarn clean and detangled is a big plus for me. Also, not having to stop and pull yarn out is a win in my book. I have tried various types and styles, and honestly, I love them all. Some require magnets, some wristlets, and others are plain tabletop holders. And the best part of all these holders you can swap them out. Want to sit down and crochet? Use a tabletop holder or a magnetic suspension holder. Want to take your knitting for your walk? Grab a holder to attach to your wristlet and go on that walk. The only downside, you can't use center pull. However, if you're switching out the holders, that's not necessarily a bad thing. And before you go, I have one last print that is a bonus print. This print is perfect for anyone who interrupts your counting. It is a knitted katana. For the sake of this video, because there's always that one person, this is not a real weapon and it is primarily a joke. That's it for this video. If there is a 3D printed knitting and crocheting tool you want me to test out, drop them in the comments. And while you're at it, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, happy crafting.